Goodness gracious me, it's like Volition just fell out of bed the other day and realized, oh man, we gotta promote the Saints Row Reboot, guys. It's only a few months away! So, the next bite-sized morsel of news comes in the form of another GameInformer article/video showing off vehicles and how they look while driving, because we cannot possibly know how they feel yet, obviously. The article part of this news release is just one of the GameInformer writers creaming their pants over how much fun they had with the driving during their playthrough of their obligatory pre-release build, and the real good shit is in the video itself. It should be noted that this is all pre-alpha footage, just like their district video I recently covered, and it looks surprisingly clean and polished for a pre-alpha build, I gotta admit. The gameplay, that is, not the interface. The interface looks a little crappy, but once again, this is all pre-alpha, and I'm sure the terrible looking stuff will be fixed for the final product. The full video is, as always, in the description, and this video, as per usual, will feature some screenshots of the action. The vehicle video clocks in at 3 minutes and 25 seconds and has zero commentary whatsoever, focusing solely on showing off new gameplay, which I am immensely thankful for. The quest markers look pretty standard for a Saints Row title. You've also got some red police icons flying around the screen, letting you know they're hot on your ass. I think the bar on the right side of the screen here is indicating respect gained from this player riding their vehicle like an absolute maniac and soaring through the air for 2.7 seconds. I'm also assuming your current main quest objectives are displayed at the top left of the screen. The guy driving the car also rides through a bunch of cacti and quite a few environmental objects throughout the video, so there's clearly a decent amount of destructible details to be seen during your time merrily traveling through the streets and beyond of Santo Ileso. Also, giant fork in this screenshot. Any large cutlery enthusiasts, this is the game for you. The player is being chased by the cops, as has already been established, and there's a bit here where a cop car crashes into another car and sends it flying through the air in a way that it just feels Saints Row, you know? Very arcadey, but I like it. You know, if I want to play a game with more realism, I'll play GTA 5 or, I don't know, Red Dead Redemption 2 or whatever. Oh, by the way, it's at this point that we get to see that vehicles have health bars. At least I think that's what those bars are. It's an interesting addition, and if Volition has any brains, it'll be a toggleable feature and not a permanent one. Next up, in this driving demonstration video, we get to see some gunplay, surprisingly. Health bars are above these enemies as well, and I know Saints Row's enemy AI has never been amazing, but holy shit, even by previous Saints Row game standards, these enemies are dumb. That's how they seem to be, at least. I'm gonna chalk this up to this footage being pre-alpha, once again. It could also be due to the fact that these guys are clearly not gang members, so I don't know. Maybe they're, firearm novices. Now here's where things get interesting. If you're driving fast enough, and this has been talked about before, you can hop onto your vehicle's roof and, using the car's momentum, rain down hellfire onto your surroundings. Enemies, innocent NPCs, a cactus that pissed you off, giant forks, nothing is safe. Of course, you can still shove your arm out the window and fire away, but that's for cowards. Real bosses do everything from the roof of their car, and I mean everything. The vehicle explosions are classic Saints Row, not too realistic once again. I'm glad that they've opted to keep these less realistic aspects and we won't have to push a button every time we want to inhale and exhale. We get a brief look at the weapon wheel here as our protagonist finally embraces bravery and climbs up onto the roof of their car. Jesus, imagine driving your kids to soccer practice and seeing this shit on the highway. Thankfully, it looks like you're not locked into one position once you're up there, and you can move around and really approach your assaults from many angles. You know, the further I get into this video, the more concerned I am with the minimap. Surely it can't look like this in the final product. It looks terrible! If this is how it looks come release, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. The rest of the video consists of the player crashing into as many objects as humanly possible. At this point, I'm paying more attention to the map. God, it still looks really good to me. Really excited to explore. But alas, a game is more than a pretty map. Hopefully the gameplay delivers as well. The video's volume levels, they were pretty consistent up until this bike ride here. I swear to God, this bike is probably the most comically noisy bike I've ever heard in a video game. It scared the shit out of me. It's like that bit from that Girl from Ipanema song where the saxophone comes out of nowhere, kicks you in the mouth, and then runs away. I don't know, maybe it was just my volume, but goddamn. And that's it for this not massively informative Game Informer vehicle demonstration video. There's not really much else to say. At this point, the video doesn't raise a massive amount of questions. Not a whole lot of hot discussion topics to bring up around the dinner table to your parents. So, until the next video, I'm gonna go take a coffee shower.